let's get started. What's up, guys? Ryan with Jedha Patrol, back with another video. So episode 54 of 6 Scale News, which admittedly is going to be a lot of statue news. There's 6 Scale News, but going to be a lot of statue news. So we're going to talk about it. So we had May the 4th, and now it is Revenge of the 5th. I'm super excited for this. So I thought it'd be fun to break out these guys, which you may or may not have. I haven't showed them to you before, so there's that. Unless you're in my Patreon Facebook group, then you might have seen these guys. But I thought it was fitting to break out my new Sideshow Collectibles quarter scale clones. Obviously, we got Captain Rex and we got Commander Cody. And I originally picked these up about 3 weeks ago or so, something like that. They've been hiding along in the collection and looking epic. So super excited to have these guys. So we've got our phase 1 Rex right here doing everything, just looking amazing. And this is actually pretty cool because the battle droid right here has a movable arm. It doesn't light up or anything, but it's a movable arm. It is quarter scale, so it does take up a pretty good amount of space. And then we got Commander Cody, which is awesome. This is the exclusive. It does come with the phase 1 helmet. I have the phase 2 helmet in the collection room. And it also has this little attachment on the barrel that's magnetic if you want some extra length, and it goes right there, and it just looks pretty epic. But there it is. There's Commander Cody just looking all kinds of awesome. So I thought it'd be fun to have them join us for today's video. And we'll get into some statue news. All right, is that cool with you guys? If it is, let me know down below, hit the thumbs up button. So I will give you in-depth details on these guys in my collection video, which is coming up very soon. I just got new lighting put in the collection room, so I got to repose all the figures and paint and do some other things. So it's coming along. Bear with me. Subscribe, turn on the notifications so you get first access on that when it drops. So let's get into this, guys. Iron Studios, known for making Marvel statues, piles of Avenger statues, like piles of them, Harry Potter, all kinds of different things, has jumped back into the Star Wars lane, and they have been out of it for a good minute. And now they're back, and they kicked it off with a bang with a 10th scale General Grievous, and it looks epic. So I'm super excited for this one. I'm going to be picking this one up for myself for the collection, and I'm pretty stoked for this one. I have the quarter scale exclusive Sideshow premium format Grievous, and he's ginormous. And as awesome as that piece is, which it is, this one's going to be a little bit smaller and a little bit more manageable and put in displays, take it to work, that kind of stuff. So I'm pretty stoked for this one. But look at these photos. Looks like they did a really good job. The paint apps look like that bone armor that he's known for, and it looks great. He's got the green inside guts. They've got all like the metal for his neck pieces, and it just looks great. So 13 inches high, almost 16 inches wide, about 10 inches deep. So it's going to be, if you angle it, I believe you're going to be able to fit this in a detail cabinet, and we'll find out when it actually shows up, but I think it'll probably fit in there. The diorama base looks great. Big fan of that. And I think one of the cooler ways to display this is actually without the cloak. I think we take that off of there, and I think he's a little bit more menacing, if you will. And I think it's going to be a pretty cool piece. If you want to pick this guy up, you can actually pick it up from Collector Zone. They've got a crazy Star Wars deal going on right now. So I'll put a link to the Facebook group down below for them. It's called the Collector Zone Cantina. But I would also recommend you go to their website down below, sign up for their newsletter, and they will send you some codes throughout the week. Going on this week, they're going to be kind of sprinkling out some different sale codes going on, and you might want to be interested in signing up for that. Doesn't cost you anything. Definitely check them out. They are awesome. So moving on. Let's move on to this next thing. So they've got some other previews. I want to talk about XM Studios. That's where we're going to go next. So I don't currently own any XM Studios pieces. They have a Boba Fett that I really want to own at some point. I just haven't pulled the trigger and bought that one yet. But it looks like you're going to be doing Malik and Revan. Those are the two statues they're going to be coming out with. And they both look amazing. And I can't wait to see like the actual renders of these things, or the actual products, like the samples. But these are just posts that I threw on Instagram. I did a screen grab on those and just thought I'd share them with you guys because they look amazing. The poses look great. And shout out to Anne-Marie for messaging me and letting me know about this, because I missed it and she didn't and let me know. So thank you, Anne-Marie, very much. But there's Revan right there and looking just all kinds of epic. That Revan, And I'm hoping it's all sculpted. There's no soft goods in there. I hope that's all sculpt. But it looks, man, it looks good. So I'm super hyped for that to see what actually comes out with the final product. So today, Sideshow Collectibles officially announced their 6-scale animated Clone Wars line, which is going to kick off with Anakin and Kenobi. Okay, those are the two we're going to kick off with. So we're looking here, we got Anakin, and then we got another photo here of Kenobi. So I have some thoughts on this. They actually had a live stream today, and I was in the chat with some other people, some other collectors, and we were asking questions about these figures. And the number one question we were asking was, what are the joints like? Does it have double jointed elbows? Does it have single jointed? Whatever. But the pose they had it in, and even the pose in this photo, doesn't really tell you anything. But the pose they had it on their diorama, their stage, the way the elbow was bent, it kind of looked like a single joint elbow. So we were asking, hey, is this double joint elbow? Whatever. And we never could get an answer. So either the person on their Facebook Live did not have the answer, or they didn't want to share the answer, or what, I don't know. Just thought it was really weird that they're going to debut a product and not have the answers to questions that people are obviously going to be asking. I just kind of weird for me. But they didn't answer, so hopefully we'll get an answer very soon. Maybe throughout the week we'll get that answer. If it's a double jointed elbow, I think it's great. I see no reason to do a single joint elbow, but then again, their new batch of Mythos Fets all have single jointed elbows for God knows what reason. Complete fail on that one. That was just garbage. So maybe if they do that again here, then I would say 100%. If these are single jointed elbows, that's 100% pass. I wouldn't even waste my money on them. If they're double jointed, then you got some posing ability, because if you got a single jointed Jedi and he can't do all the flippy stuff and posing and whatever, then it's no fun. So I'm optimistic they're going to do the right thing. They're going to give us a good body. They did say it was a newly designed body. So we'll see. We'll see what that means. Historically, the bodies they use are garbage. So I'm hoping they've recognized that. They're turning the page and they're moving in the right direction. So I'm super excited about it. The animated sculpts, I think, look great. I'm in. I think the sculpt on Kenobi looks great. The sculpt on Anakin looks great. They also showed us Quill from The Mandalorian, and I'm optimistic about this one, but at the same time, I'm thinking, is this the next Padme? Is this the next clone General Kenobi? Is this the next Baze Malbus? Is this something they're just showing us to say, hey, look, we can do this, but screw you guys, we're not going to do it? Is that where we're at with this Quill guy? I surely hope not. I really, really hope not, because it looks so good. It looks so good. This sculpt is unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. And then they're going to give us a blurg, and we can put him on the blurg with the Mando on the blurg. And I'm like, oh, that's crazy. So, yeah. By the way, if you want to pre-order all those figures we talked about yesterday, a couple places you can pick those up. The Mando and Blurg, all the figures, the Bad Batch, Echo, and Hunter, and all those guys. Well, Hunter's not out yet, but Echo. If you want to pick up those, you can check out Collector's Zone as well. Again, check out their newsletter and get some discount deals for pre-orders and all that kind of fun stuff. Whatever they got going on. I don't even know all the details, but I know they got stuff. Definitely check those out if you're in the States. If you're overseas, international, and you don't want to wait on Sideshow shipping and all that kind of stuff, and you like to have stuff day one, first batch stuff, then check out Pop Collectibles. I'll put a link for them down below as well. I know we got a lot of people watching from overseas, so hello. And if you are overseas, say hello in the comment section down below. Let me know where you're from. But it's you may not want to wait on Sideshow or whoever else, and Pop Collectibles can definitely get you first or second batch figures. So check them out. But Quill here, I think looks it looks pretty good. It looks pretty freaking good, and I'm excited to see it. So there's that. Next up, more statues. Okay. I had some 6-scale news in there. Back to statues. Sideshow previewed their Anakin Skywalker Mythos statue. Now, on the Mythos line, they're not tied to the Hayden Christensen portrait, so this isn't meant, I don't think, to look like Hayden Christensen. This is made to look like Napoleon Dynamite. No, it's not Napoleon Dynamite. It's their ring. That was, I had to. It looks like Napoleon Dynamite, like with a lightsaber. That's whatever. It looks okay. I am glad it doesn't have soft goods. I'm glad it has just sculpted cloaks and everything. I think they did a really good job with this. My only gripe with this, okay, is the Mythos line is supposed to be, from my understanding, Okay. My understanding is what could be, what could have been, like telling a story that's not been told. I think they did that with the Ventress. That Ventress is amazing. The Maul jumping off the Emperor's statue and everything. I think that's awesome. I'm not sure what the story is here. Like, where's the mythos? Where's the creativity and the storytelling? What is it? So this Anakin is standing on some battle droids, but he did that in the movies. He did it in animated series. He did that. So what exactly is the mythos part of this? That's what I really am curious about. What's the story? And so I didn't really get a good understanding of that from their website or even from the video they played us or the live stream they did. It does look good, and I will probably end up getting it. But I'm curious about why are they calling it a mythos if with no actual mythos? Or is that just their 5th scale line now? Like the mythos doesn't mean storytelling stuff. It just means that's the 5th scale. So going along with the other lines. I don't know. So if you have some extra insight, you can let me know down below, and maybe I missed something. But I'm going to end up getting this. I just don't know. Like, what story are they trying to tell? If they're trying to sell Anakin killed some battle droids, like that happened. Like that's not myth. That happened. So there's that. And then we got to get into this. Now this Ahsoka, I like it. I think they knocked it out of the park on Ahsoka. Very much so. Minus one thing, which I will be definitely talking about here shortly. But Ahsoka looks absolutely gorgeous. I love the base. I think it looks great. I think the pose is great. Just everything about it. The tailoring, the paint apps look great. The sabers look great. Yeah, I just think this is they knocked it out of the portrait. I dig that. I think the portrait needs a little bit more tweaking on the expression. I mean, she's clearly battling, either has just completed a move of the sabers, getting ready to complete one, and the expression is kind of like, I just woke up. So I think we need to work on the expression, but it probably is what it is. The expression doesn't match the pose. I'll put it that way. But the sabers, my gripe with this figure or this statue, my one gripe is that it doesn't have a light up function. Why does it not have a light up function? I don't understand that. Why would they do that? They have the ability. It's a quarter scale, so they can clearly have the ability to do it. I've got quarter scale statues in the other room with light up functions. Why didn't they do that here? That's my only gripe with it. I'm going to end up getting this, and that's fine. If you want the exclusive version, it does come with the Morai. And I think if you want that one, you got to get it from Sideshow Collectibles. That's an exclusive. If you don't care anything about that and you want to save some money, Collector's Own has it as well. Use my discount code Patrol with that and whatever other deals they got going on this week. They will definitely have that out if you don't care about the exclusive piece. It is a companion piece. You don't have to have it, but it's that's what they're showing us. It does look cute. I got to be honest with you. It looks cute. So some super, super cool stuff. So another episode of news in the books. If you would like to see my collection room update, okay, just give me a little time. I got to pose all the figures. Everything's falling over. I still have my quarter scale Spider-Man in the box over here. So I got that going on. And I've got Kylo Ren's on the way. He might even be delivered today. By the time you're watching this, he might already be here. I'm not even sure. But Kylo Ren from The Rise of Skywalker is going to be here. Super excited to do that video. So we'll definitely do that. And we got live streams going on. I do have a Spider-Man Hot Toy giveaway going on right now. And this month, if you join the Patreon on the 6 scale supporter tier, okay, if you want to join that, we're giving away a Kylo Ren straight. First batch. It's going to be freaking gorgeous. So the figure I'm getting ready to release, you can't have mine or review. You can't have mine. I'm going to get you a brand new one, and you're going to get that very soon. So if you want to check that out, patreon.com/Jedha Patrol down below. Guys, Star Wars Week is awesome. It's awesome. Super excited about it, guys. I really am. I love that I was able to add these to the collection. Super excited about those. And having a good time. So, as always, collect what you like. See you next time.